welcome once again to Home Tips with Mira. Home Tips with Mira is all about learning home tips, DIYs, and quick home remedies. So today we are looking at leafy green vegetables. Did you know that they form part of our daily diet and they are loaded with zinc, iron, minerals, and what have you? Which one is your favorite? How often do you include them in your daily diet? Please stick with me as I bring to you their local names and what they can even be used for, whether in stew, in soup, or in smoothie. So this leaf is also called Boma or Boma. It is the leaf of the West African eggplant and it is mostly used in making okra soup or okra stew. You know, it enhances the flavor, it enhances the taste, and especially when you have all the, the ingredients, the ingredients that I mean, the wele, the crab, the ingredients used in making okra soup or stew. If everything is inside there, oh my goodness, trust you me, you will enjoy a very good meal. So this is Boma, this is how it looks like. This leaf is also called leafy or Amaranth. It is used in soups and in stews. So you can just cut the leaves and prepare the stew like how you would prepare a contemporary stew, and you can use it in your palm nut soup, your groundnut soup, and the taste is super duper. So please, like I'm saying, be using leaves in preparation of your soup or stew because they are so rich in vitamins and minerals. Anytime you are going to prepare your own food, your own soup or stew at home, please go to the market, and they are so cheap, they are not expensive. You can get some as low as 3 cedis or 5 cedis. Just cut them and then include them in your soup or stew. So this is leafy, that is how it is popularly known, and the English name is Amaranth or Amaranthus, whichever way you want to pronounce it. So it's leafy for you. This is another leaf and it is called water leaf. Locally we call it Bokoboko. This leaf too is available in the market. So when you are preparing your stew, mostly it's used in stews. So but you can also include it in your soup, however you want to consume it. But it's one of the leaves that are consumed, and I want to show it to you viewers because I know that some people are just stuck with contemporary or leafy, or so this is just to let you know the variety of leaf. So this leaf is Bokoboko. Be sure to include it when you see it in the market. Don't just pass by it. Get some, keep it in the fridge, and when you are ready to prepare a meal, include it in your daily diet. This leaf is also called spinach, and you can consume it in its raw form, like including it in your smoothie, or you can use it to prepare stew, or when you are doing your stir fry, you can just cut some, put some inside. You are frying egg, you can put some inside and all that. So please make good use of it. When you go to the market, buy some, or if you know of a neighbor who has some at his or her home, just get some of the seeds and come and plant some at home. You can plant it on a bare ground, or you can do container gardening with it. Our next leaf is called jute leaf. It is what we call ademe or ayoyo. So those of you who like the tuozafi, the TZ, and that green soup, that's what they use to make that green soup. I'm a fan of TZ and I always make sure that I include this in my okra soup or stew anytime I'm preparing some at home, because apart from enhancing the taste, it also adds nutritional value to the meal that you are eating. So when you go to the market, anytime you can't just prepare okra without adding Boma or without adding ayoyo or ademe. You understand? You get the vibe. So make sure to include this in your okra soup or stew. Are you a fan of contemporary? That's the cocoyam leaves. I am a fan of contemporary, especially the one that you just grind in your earthenware bowl, and then you just get some Kobe, add to it, and then your palm oil with some eggs and your ampesi. You understand? You get what I'm trying to say? Yes. So this is contemporary. I believe most of us have been using it. So it's also very healthy and very nutritious. So whilst you are eating your cocoyam, be sure that you think about how to include the leaves in your daily diet. And like I always say, you are sure to reap immense benefit from eating your contemporary. These are the leaves of the sweet potato, and you can also use it to make stew or soup. Please bear in mind that it is the leaves of the sweet potato. Yes, you can use it to make your stew. And what you can do is that when you go to market and you buy the sweet potato, you can come and then nurse it, put it in a container or the ground somewhere, be watering it, and you are sure to get some vines out of it to get the leaves so that you can use it for your stew or soup. That is if your concentration is not so much on the tubers that they will produce. Or you can just do both. Whilst you're harvesting the sweet red potato, you'll be harvesting the leaves also for your soup or for your stew. Another leaf that I also want to introduce you to is the Moringa leaf. It comes from the moringa plant. They are very, very nutritious, and they are very, very medicinal. Even when you use it in your stews and in your soups, you can also even use it in your smoothie, and you will surely enjoy it because it has immense medicinal benefits. So this is one leaf that I also want to recommend to you. You can also plant a moringa tree in your house so that you can be using it on regular basis. Okay, so these are your leafy vegetables. Now you know them and how you can use them. And please bear in mind that when you cook them for too long, they tend to lose their nutritional value. So just, know the time that if it is just some 2 minutes, you just, boil it and then use it. So if you're using them in your soup, after your soup is, prepared and well cooked, you just add them, and then like between 2 and 5 minutes you just bring your soup down so you don't lose the nutritional value. And it is also advisable that when you get them fresh, consume them fresh. But per circumstances, if you have excess and you would want to keep them, you can as well blanch them and keep them in the freezer. And what do I mean by blanching? Just put water on fire, let it boil, and then you just put your leafy vegetables inside, let it boil for like a minute or two, and then you bring it down and cool it off. Drain the water off and cool it with cold water. It stops the greening process. Then you can keep it in your freezer and use it in your stews and in your soup. Please share this with friends. Encourage them to use greens in their day-to-day meal. Thank you so much for always making time to watch me. I am really grateful. And please don't forget to watch me again. And also don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you, and stay positive.